say your name so I don't screw it up?
Sione Moa.
How was it out there today?
It was great. It was first day of kind of incorporating the scout team, so we're getting a look of our first opponent, so it was great today.
What are the biggest challenges for you guys on your side of the ball?
I think the biggest thing, I don't know if I would say challenge, but different thing that's new for us is like we have a lot of transfers on the defense, so trying to mesh together and see how we can all play together. We're all from different places. Some of us came in the summer, some people came in the winter, but trying to just mesh together and play as a unit.
Coach was saying it's hard to tell what you've got on defense until the games actually start. But do you feel like in practices you can sort of tell what the guys next to you are capable of?
Yeah, for sure. I see what Coach is saying for sure, but yeah, it is hard to like really see what you're all about on defense, like in practice, because sometimes you're doing thud or tag off, you're not really tackling to the ground, so you get a different look than like how a real game would be. So yeah, the first game is gonna like show a lot and prove a lot of who we are.
What about the offense you're going up against every day in practice? What is your
the offense is great, man. I think they're gonna be super productive, super explosive this year. We got some dudes at receiver, at running back, so I think they're gonna be good, and quarterback.
With so many new faces on the defense, how do you get the group gelling like off the field? Obviously on the field you're working together, but do you guys do anything outside of here to kind of get to know one another?
I feel like for sure. I feel like we just bond a lot in the locker room, like just talking to each other, chopping it up, like making jokes, having fun in the locker room outside of practice and stuff, and I feel like that's how we're gelling together as a unit.
How has Matt Brock met maybe what you thought during the recruiting process now that you're actually working with him every day?
Yeah, one thing about Coach Brock is that he brings it every single day, and he's always going to be honest with us and hold us accountable. And the one thing I noticed about Coach Brock, I was telling the coach, is that if he ever like feels like he made a mistake or did something wrong, he's the first person to say like that's on me. So I respect him a lot for that. But he brings it every single day, and I figured he'd be like that on the visit, and so he held up to that.
How was the women's soccer game Sunday? Did you go?
No, actually I didn't go because we were still in fall camp, so we were in meetings. So I showed up right after it got over, but I got to take my fiance home, so it was good.
Who's your favorite linebacker on this team?
My favorite linebacker? I don't know if I have a favorite linebacker, but I like all the guys. All the guys are cool.
Well, you had to pick one guy. Who's your favorite guy?
I'll say Ed.
Fiance, would you have a wedding date?
Yes, June 13th. I don't want to mess it up. 2026. Sometimes I keep saying July 13th, and my fiance gets mad at me, so I need to lock it in.
What's that like being a guy who's got wedding plans? You talk about breaking each other up. Is that something to target for you, being the settled down old man of the bunch?
Yeah, it's definitely different. I transferred from BYU, where that was more common, more guys that are married and stuff on the team. So but there's some engaged people on our team, so I'm not like only person, but I'm definitely a different vibe for sure. All right. Thanks.
All right,
thank you guys.